execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And by rule, that comes out to the 40-yard line, so good opportunity for this offense with solid field position. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. From the gun, he'll set up to throw. Steps away to his left. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. On 3rd down, they'll run it with Sanders. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. The defense stiffens to force 4th down following that 1st down gain of 8.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense going to have to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Now this is fielded in the end zone. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Chiefs will take over at their own 20. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They'll start with the option. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. That's Derek Barnett coming in and making the play. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. And a lot of talent on this Eagle defense, and you've seen it on these last 2 plays, both losses. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. And he'll be stopped here well short of the 1st down at the 24-yard line. They'll get 11, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. Here's Tommy Townsend on to punt. Now before they run this 4th down play, we're going to get a timeout. That's their 2nd, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this 2nd quarter. We'll be right back. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Travis Kelce, the 40, 20, 10, and all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Travis Kelce, 76 yards, and the Chiefs have taken the lead. Now Mahomes to the line as the Chiefs are going to go for the 2-point try. Working from the gun, Mahomes complete at the 1. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. So that one will be accepted. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. From the gun, it's Wentz. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Jalen Reagor was the intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Working from the gun, Wentz into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 45. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful, and that bumps their lead up even further. And they turn the pick 6 into a pick 8 with that 2-point conversion.
I love how you upsell. That is outstanding right there. What a big-time play. Big switch in how this game was going, and then they capitalized a little bit on top.
Oh, a mistake there. The kickoff out of bounds.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
And the kick goes outside the white lines. That's why the flag comes out.
Yes, and that was an error by the kicker, and it will give the offense great starting field position.
On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. He'll get this complete to Jalen Reagor. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Juan Thornhill. The 20, and now off to the races down the right side. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Partner, what we just saw, that's a great example of a team that was really amped up. They've been playing so well, yet they didn't get overexcited and have a bust on defense and gave up a big play. Instead, they created their own big play with a pick six. This one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the first half, but that lead has swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over already. And there's a quick momentum swing. INT return for a pick six, and then the two-point conversion good.
And even if you're keeping your wits about you, you're thinking to yourself, okay, extra point block team going into the game now. All of a sudden you're hearing defense. Everyone's scrambling for their helmets and throwing down their cups of water. That's a great position for them to be in, trying to score against that team. A little bit disjointed.
Throwing on first is Wentz. Jeffrey with a catch left side. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Wentz now on first down. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number one.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Wentz again here on 2nd and 10. Looking for Reagor again. This time he's got him. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Again, it's Wentz. And complete to Zach Ertz. 7 yards, the pickup there.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
The Eagles will take their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number one. Now to try the Eagle field goal, Jake Elliott. This just a 35-yard attempt from the left hash. The kick by Elliott is good. And that'll get this back down to a 20-point spread. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. So time perhaps for one final kneel down before they take this lead to the locker room. The white flag coming out as they line up to kneel on it. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. And welcome, everyone, to this abridged version of the EA Sports Halftime Report. It was Damian Williams who made an imprint on that first half. His guys have a 3-touchdown lead as we're about ready to go into the second half. And to get you through it, we give it back to Brandon Gaudin.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Ready for the start of the third quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. Fielded in the end zone. And bring this out to the 25. No return there for Hardman. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. Javon Hargrave picks up his second sack of the afternoon. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. And some room to work. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. That one good for 33 and a first. Thought they were going to have him down a lot earlier, but he was able to shed that tackle.
Shows the value of the weight room, doesn't it? Shows the value of the attitude when you run the football. Don't go down easily. Break a few tackles. Gain some additional yardage.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
Downfield. Offense.
That's not good enough, man.
Too far downfield, something those linemen have to watch out for, and that time it costs them. They run it again with Williams.
Williams again.
Call it a gain of 13 yards on the play, and that'll make it second down.
A gain of 13.
Now they'll toss it out right to Williams.
At the 17-yard line.
And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown.
Touchdown, Kansas City.
Damian Williams, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chiefs are able to grow their lead. Andy Reid never one to shy away from taking chances. He'll go for 2. They'll look to run for him with Williams. And he will get into the end zone again, and he seems to have a nose for it as he gets both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion.
Well, I guess when you're hot, you're hot. I mean, I would just go ahead and take the extra point and move on, but apparently they've got something to prove. Almost feels like something was said this week, and they wanted to make sure that they laid it on them in this game.
Certainly not what they wanted there, so the football by rule comes out to the 40.
Kicking team.
And the kickoff sails out of bounds, and that's going to be a penalty.
You can see the looks on the faces of the rest of the team. You have one job to do. Just kick the ball and play.
Well, that's exactly right, Charles. The kicker, this is just inexcusable.
Absolutely inexcusable. Everyone out there slugging it out for the entire game. Execute your job.
Back to the air on second down. Wentz. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Incomplete.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
Now Wentz on third down. He's going to drop this down to Sanders. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's an Eagles first down on a gain of 11.
Well, maybe this offense has learned something from watching their counterparts work. I'm wondering if their coaching staff said, let's do what they've been doing the entire game because that's worked well. This offense, they have not looked particularly good all game long. But a nice throw there for a good gain and a first down.
Brings up 2nd and 10. At the Chiefs.
Throwing on second down. Wentz. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. And they'll need the 39 here for a first. This is third down.
And 9.
Now Wentz. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. Chris Jones in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down. On is the punter, Johnston, now as he sends this one away. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And last time out, another touchdown, and I think there may be some empty seats around here by the time the 4th quarter comes around.
Yeah, I have to agree with you because this one's just about decided. But you know who benefits from all those empty seats? You and me, trying to get to the airport.
There he goes, left side. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown.
Kansas City.
Damian Williams, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Chiefs have got it on cruise control. Now Mahomes to the line as the Chiefs are going to go for the 2-point try. From the gun, it's Mahomes. One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
Out of bounds. Kicking team.
And this kick goes out of bounds, and that's obviously why the flag comes out here.
And now you can see the defense greeting the kicker as they go out to play. The starting field position for the offense is excellent. Puts a lot more pressure on the defensive guys.
Yeah, and if the kicker thinks he's lonesome, he's really lonesome after a play like this.
Hey, he better hope that he's lonesome because who's ever standing next to him is probably on the defensive side, and they're none too happy.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Wentz looking middle, and it's incomplete. Jalen Reagor was the intended receiver, and that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 8 yards to go.
Shotgun now for Wentz, and that's knocked away and incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
Oh, he'll field it in the end zone. So a change of possession here on the punt. And this offense is going to take over at their own 20-yard line. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. They'll hand this to Williams to start things out. And able to give one man the slip there as he works his way forward for about 3.
3-yard line.
Now 2nd and 7 from the 23.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30.
Damian Williams.
The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on 3rd down. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. And he'll get 2, maybe 3 up near the 37.
The Chiefs ball carrier.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
He will have the 1st down as he's brought down up near midfield. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Now a man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Williams. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Mahomes going to pull it out and keep it himself. Mahomes hit. He lost the football. But it looks like the Chiefs are going to get it back.
And a little bit of good fortune there. He wasn't able to get it back, but he did have a teammate on the spot able to retain possession for them.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Williams. And a short gain down to about the 33.
Damian Williams.
And Duke Riley will get credit for the tackle. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Again, it's Williams.
And 8.
3 yards on the pickup. That's going to... An interesting 3rd and about 4 to go.
The handoff to Damian Williams. Fletcher Cox on the tackle.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelce. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Kansas City.
On that 3rd down call, the goal was to get the ball to their tight end and pick up a 1st down, but he wasn't satisfied with just that. They got the 1st down. That was the gravy. He decided to take in the whole meal and rumbled in for a touchdown.
Throwing now is Mahomes. That's caught at the 2. And he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about as he's taken down.
I know we could sit up here and dance around it a little bit, but going for 2 in this situation, somebody doesn't like someone else. There's no doubt in my mind.
Well, what they couldn't see is you lean back in your chair and you went, yeah, that's not a good decision. They didn't get it, though.
Yeah, I don't think you can just say, well, my kicker's hurt in this spot. No, okay.
The Eagles in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Now, and this will be incomplete. Physical play. Football there, and it's 2nd down.
Incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
That's right, baby. They don't want it.
Here's Wentz to throw. Caught by the tight end Ertz. They get 7 out of that.